Kurt Flood. Batting third, Roger Maris. Playing right field. Playing first base is Orlando Cepeda in the cleanup spot. And it's Tim McCarver batting fifth, catching. Shannon at third base, batting sixth. Batting seventh is Javier, the second baseman. The shortstop, Maxville, batting eighth. And Bob Gibson, the pitcher, batting ninth. For the Red Sox, it's second baseman Adair, third baseman Jones batting second. Batting left is Carl Yaz. The left fielder is Ken Harrelson batting cleanup. First baseman George Scott batting fifth. Batting sixth is Rico Petrocelli playing shortstop. The center fielder Reggie Smith batting seventh. Batting eighth is the catcher Ryan, the only player that was not in the original lineup. And that's because he wasn't included in the 20 card set that I have. And then it's the pitcher Santiago, Joe Santiago. Let's get, and it's 5-8. Home run, split die, 15. I rolled the 15, so it's going to be a double for Lou Brock. A double for Lou Brock. He's on at second base. And it's going to be Kurt Flood. And it's 4 off Santiago, 6 fly ball to right, the runner holds, and it's Roger Maris. This card is so huge, can't get it into the camera. And it's off Santiago's card, 5-7, a strikeout. 2 away now with the runner still at second base. And it's Orlando Cepeda. Orlando Cepeda, the batter. And it's a 6-9. And that's going to be a fly ball to medium center. Under it, it's going to be Reggie Smith. And that's a third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And it's going to be Bob Gibson on the mound for the Cardinals, dominating. Although he had some injuries. I believe he broke his ankle in '67. He had a one-loss record of 13-7 with a 2.98 ERA and 175 innings pitched. He struck out 147. So he had a broken ankle, and he was out for a couple of months. Jerry Adair, second baseman. And it's 2-9. 2-9. It's a fly ball, center field. 1 away. And it's a 3-5. 3-5. Fly ball, center field again. Center fielder Flood is there easily. And Carl Yastrzemski. Yaz. 2-11. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. Javier over to Cepeda. And that's all she wrote. After 1 inning of play, no score here at Fenway Park. We'll be back. Hello there, you are joining us in the top of the 4th inning. It's the St. Louis Cardinals 3 and the Boston Red Sox nothing. Hey, you're joining the action here in the top of the 7th inning of the 1967 World Series. It's 3-0 Cardinals, and we have Brock, Flood, and Maris up, and we just rolled a 6-10. A 6-10 is a fly ball center field, and that's to the center fielder Smith, who a 2 makes the out with an 8 on the 20-sided die, so that's a fly out to the center fielder. And it's going to be Kurt Flood now batting against Joe Santiago, and that's a 5-12 off Santiago's card. It's going to be a walk. That, I believe, is the 1, 2, 3, 4th walk that Santiago has allowed, and it's 0 for 3 Maris, who's coming to bat. He struck out 3 times today. And And it's a 2-8 off Maris's card. It's going to be a single. And Flood is going to go to second. Flood is going to go to second, and with one out, Flood, who's a 116 running, is going to try for third. And that's a 7, so he made it to third, so it's first and third, one away. And it's Tim McCarver. No, it's Orlando Cepeda, I'm sorry. Orlando Cepeda against Joe Santiago, and the infield is going to have to be in for this. And it's going to be a 110. It's a pop-up to the left side, and it looks like the third baseman, Jones, is there. That's 2 outs. First and third, infield back, and it's McCarver, who's 1 for 3. And it's 6-3, so we go to Santiago's card, and it's going to be a fly ball right field X. And that's to the right fielder, Ken Harrelson, who made a big, huge error in that second inning where the Cardinals scored 3 runs. 2 of them were off the error by Harrelson. And it's an 8, but he's a 4 outfielder, and that's going to be safe on error. Safe at third on error 3. So that's the second time that Harrelson has made an error, and this time the error is for 3 bases. And 2 more runs come in for the Cardinals. They lead at 5-0. And it's going to be Mike Shannon. It's going to be 5-7. It's a strikeout. And that's Santiago's 8th strikeout of the day. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. 5-0 Cardinals. And it's going to be Dalton, the third baseman. And it's 4-3 off Gibson. That's a catcher's card. It's a 2 on the catcher's card. And McCarver is a 2, so a 2-2 is a dribbler. McCarver up, rifles it to first, and they get him just in time. Got tongue-tied there for a second. Didn't know who the catcher was. Didn't know what team was on the field there for a second. Got all spun around. Okay, it's Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's 0 for 2, grounded out and flied out. And it's 4-7. 4-7. It's going to be a strikeout. It's a 5th strikeout for Bob Gibson. And it's Kenny Harrelson, who's made the 2 big errors that allowed 4 total runs for the Cardinals. He's struck out and hit into a force out. See if he can redeem himself. I don't think so. 6-7. It's going to be a strikeout. 6th strikeout for Gibson. And that's all she wrote here in the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. The score, Cardinals 5, Boston 0. All right, you're joining the action here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Cardinals 5 and the Red Sox 0 at Fenway Park, October 4th, 1967 World Series. It's going to be pinch hitter Joe Foy, who's batting for Joe Santiago, against Bob Gibson, who's trying to complete this game and get the shutout. He's given up 2 hits on the day and a walk. So he's really dominated this game. And here's the pitch. It's a 2-7. It's going to be a strikeout. That's number 7 for Gibson. 1 away. And Jerry Adair is 0 for 3. He flew out twice and grounded out to the third baseman. And it's a 4-7. 4-7. It's a strikeout. 2 away, and Jones, Dalton Jones, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Gibson looks in for the sign. The pitch And it's a 4-3, 4-3. It's a catcher's card X. The catcher for the Cardinals is McCarver, and he is a 2. A 2, and the die roll is a 13. It's going to be a passed ball, but there's nobody on base, so it's a foul out to the catcher, and the game is over. The Cardinals win Game 1 of the 1967 World Series by a score of 5-0. And it's Gibson who pitches dominantly, allows only 2 hits, goes the complete game. No runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. Gibson wins the game. The loss goes to Santiago, who pitched much better than it looks like in the scorebook, because 4 of the 5 runs were unearned and were caused by 2 right field errors by Ken Harrelson on fly balls that he misplayed, and that led to 4 unearned runs. So Santiago gave up but 1 earned run in this game, and that's all she wrote for the first game of the 1967 World Series using basic Stratomatic one-sided cards. One-sided cards, Stratomatic, using basic rules. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for Game 2.